That's the honeycomb.
Then,
Okay, today we are back with everybody's favorite series, is where we go and try and find the best Pokopia builds. And this is a live reaction. This is Cozy J Games. Yo, bro, if this build is anything like the picture, because you know sometimes stuff be Photoshop. You never know, it's internet. Bro, we in for a treat.
goes really well with the color of the tiles. We're even featuring these large flowers that you can make using the Hop-Up event. I'll even show you what I did originally with lava, but decided to scrap it because it was too red.
Whoa! Hold on.
Today we have a beehive build for Vespican and Combi.
So you put the lava right there?
Bee holes that I came up with using a washing machine.
How'd you a washing machine? She made a washing machine into the beehive honeycomb holes. What?
And it goes really well with the color of the tiles. We're even featuring these large flowers that you can make using the Hop-Up event. I'll even show you what I did originally with lava, but decided to scrap it because it was too red. To begin, you should have these main building blocks around these quantities. And here's some of the furniture that I'm using today. You'll need to be pretty high up on your tree.
First of all, where is that video, Cozy? Where's the video for that? We want to see that. Goodness gracious. You didn't film it? Y'all, she didn't film this. Cozy, that's your viral build. That's your moment. That is your viral moment right there. Goodness gracious.
At least 25 tiles above ground. If you do not have a tree, I can do a massive tree.
Hold on. I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller.
Then you want to create steps and move one tile.
Hey,
over
question.
each time.
Question.
There should be 4 levels.
How did you make more of those blocks? Do you end up getting the recipe?
Repeat that for all 4 sides. Next, add 1 tile on the 3rd step in between. Then add 2 tiles on the 4th step. Repeat this on all sides.
Okay. Yo, this is sick.
Next, go back to the 3x3 and do that twice so that you'll have a 3x6 on all 4 sides. On the 5th tile, we're going to do a similar pattern in between. I'm not really sure what it's called, but by doing this, you're creating a rounded appearance from far away. Right under those 3 tiles, we're going to add 2 more right underneath so that there's 3 total in the column.
Yeah. What inspired this? Were you just like outside and it's like, hey, oh, that's a yellow jacket. Oh, that's a honeybee. Like what's up, 303? What inspired this? You sicko.
Everything is starting to shape up.
Yo, this
We're
is
gonna
sick.
work on the inside for a little bit. This is the flooring of the beehive. Originally, we used the puffy flooring, but then
Appreciate
I
you,
got the
303.
hexagonal flooring recipe, so I wanted to try it since it resembles the honeycomb pattern. Placing the flooring at this level is best, since this will get you the most floor space. Also, everything has been pre-dyed by Smear Guru beforehand. Luckily, the mosaic tile we use can just be harvested as is from Sky Islands. Next.
All right, when you work, I wanted Vespi Queen and Honeycomb Bee to have a special house. That's sweet. That's really sweet. Hey, question. When you're working with Smear Guru, Smeagol, do you dye everything one time or do you have to dye it every single time you use it?
We're gonna fill the underside of our hexagonal flooring.
Oh, that's
and
crazy.
From here, we're just repeating the diagonal pattern in the corners, just like the top part, but we're doing it in reverse.
Bro,
Then imagine making the stairs again, but they're upside down. It helps to zoom out to see if it looks okay or if there needs to be some modifications.
Just die a stack
Let's
and you
drill some
good.
holes for the door later. And now we're gonna clear some excess mosaic
Oh,
tiles.
shoot. Is this gonna be an actual habitat?
This is important because we want to fill the walls with the hay block to make it look like there's dripping honey inside. You can kind of see which tiles not to break because you can see the cracks. This part does take a while and you may make some mistakes, but you can just go outside, look to see if it looks right, and continue. From here, let's crack open one of the corners that you want your honey dripping from. Use the replacement tool and replace some of the blocks with hay.
So that's the
Then
honeycomb.
add hay blocks until you reach the floor. You want to change some of the floor blocks too, so that it looks like honey is just everywhere.
What?
Next, fill the inside with hay blocks. It honestly helps if your beehive is bigger than mine, because this does reduce the size of the house by a lot. For the top, you'll notice that I leave 4 blocks flat to put the stalactites later. I do 3 stalactites to give the illusion of dripping honey. I had a comment saying to add stalactites outside the honeycomb, so that's what I tried doing here, and I didn't get it to look right, but you guys might be able to. Now that I'm editing the video, it does look kind of good. Combi and Vespican need a lot of light, so make sure to have at least 5, because that's what it took for mine to be happy. For the wireless power blocks, you can hide them in an angle where no one really looks from. The range on these are so bad that I'm forced to have it peeking out of the floor. Look at these confectionery wall blocks I painted yellow. Doesn't the top part look good for this build? I wasn't really sure how I wanted to incorporate.
Yo, that looks good. That looks really good. I feel like you actually didn't have to cover up the transmitter, in my opinion. But that looks good
Maybe I should
too.
have placed it on the bottom block underneath the hay blocks. For now, I'll just use it to hide the electrical block. Now we're adding the door and enclosing the area so it can be an actual house.
You sicko.
Someone said to include a throne for Vespican, so we're trying to see which fits royalty. The antique chair or the luxury chair. I went with the luxury chair since Vespican has a similar red gem. I switched out the furniture quite a bit in this build, but what I wanted to include is this cool flower I came up with. Using the wire, you can color it green or brown, then place the hoppip flower on top. I didn't want to make everything yellow, so the colors I wanted to focus on was black and yellow. The shelving is black. I also wanted to add the repel since Combi loves the repel for some reason. I always thought it was bug spray, but it's pheromones of an alpha Pokemon that keeps weaker Pokemon away. Why does Combi like that stench? Adding a mirror. I was supposed to film this.
Look, Combi trying to keep the weaker Pokemon away like he ain't one of them. That's funny.
In my Poke Center
Bro, y'all
outfit,
see
but
this?
forgot to change out of this bird keeper outfit that I found. Let's work on the exterior again. You can use some yellow cube lights to give some natural glow at night. Doing it at angles where you can't really see them is best. Then we will work on the balcony for Vespican. Some wallflowers. I'm so indecisive with furniture, so here I am rearranging it. And including this bird Pokemon poster. I forgot their name. Adding another flower next to the throne, and a frame just above it. But what should we put in the frame? Here I am, filling the ceiling with more hay blocks. The underside really looks like honeycomb. You can use concrete pipe for the bee holes if you want, but these yellow washing machines will look so much better. I tried using the Canon to see if it'll look good, but as you can see, yeah, let's go with the washing machine.
Yo.
It looks so good that I'm getting chills from my trypophobia. Here I am, showing the
You
different
scared
types
of
of
bees?
stems you can use, decorating the surrounding area of the beehive
Bro,
is
look at
just as
this.
important, so here I am adding more of those fake flower cushions. While planting these flowers, you realize that having too many different colors can mess up with the vibes or theme. Try to shoot for 2 or 3 colors max unless assorted colors is what you're really trying to go for. Remember to add these storage boxes and dye the lid white to resemble bee boxes. Oh yes, let's put honey in the frame. That is the single most important thing to both Pokemon. And now we move the 2 Pokemon in. Look at these 2 enjoying their new home. Combi loves the repel and Vespiquen loves her some honey. And look who decided to grace us with their presence. They couldn't resist the scent of the honey. Until next time, y'all, I have some exciting new builds coming up, so please subscribe.
I am so happy I watched that video. Bro. Am I the 5th viewer? Ain't no way. If I had the influence to tell people, hey, go watch this person's video and people will actually listen, I 1000% would do it. I ain't got that kind of influence. At least not yet. Maybe one day, hey, a man can dream, can he? Follow her Instagram. Subscribe to her YouTube channel. This build is amazing, bro.